Originally, I was going to go with an entirely different direction for this video, but I decided that I needed to step back and start at the very beginning. So originally, this video was going to be titled something along the lines of how to get started planning. I get that pretty often. How do you start planning? I mean, what is the first step? I don't even know how to start to use a planner. So I was going to share that in a video. And then I thought, why am I going to share that without giving you my story? So this is going to be another one of those maybe rambling type videos like I did last week over my budget update. I have nothing written down. I'm just going to sit in front of this camera and I'm just going to talk to you about my planner journey. Here's the thing. You cannot force yourself to use and love a specific planner. I have tried that. So I'm going to take you all the way back. I've always been an organized person, even as, and I say that I get it from my mom because my mom has always been super organized. Even as a child, I can remember moving my bedroom around. Like I would sit on the floor and push my bed to different areas of the room. If I wanted something to be new and feel like I had a new room, I would move my room around. I would clean pretty often, and I took a lot of enjoyment out of reorganizing my closet. And you guys, I'm talking about like 11 and 12 years old. I love to go through and organize my closet. Little did I know that what I was doing was called organized or anything like that. I really did not know why I was doing these things. I just knew that they made me happy. So I can remember in 7th grade, I had no idea there was such thing as a planner or an assignment notebook is what I used to call it in middle school and high school. Didn't even know it was a thing. So I don't think I had my first official planner until high school, but I can remember in middle school getting one of those little small 5-star notebooks. It was blue and I put a little cat sticker in the top right corner of the notebook. Every single day, I would put the date and I would put all of my classes and I would list if I had an assignment or not. If I didn't, I would just put none. So when I got home, I would go through my little notebook and mark things off and get all of my assignments done. So you guys, and my binder, which I think it wasn't, I don't think I had a Trapper Keeper. Did y'all have a Trapper Keeper? I remember those. They were so amazing. I think I had one in kindergarten that had like a gigantic strawberry on the front. So, yep, I'm a 90s kid. So, born in the 80s, but a 90s kid. So, I remember hating paper folders. The ones that you could get to put in your binder. So I would go out and have my mom, when it was school supply time, buy plastic folders, and they were hard to find, and then I would hole punch them myself and put them in my binder so that they would last all year. Now you can just go to the store and they have those. So you guys, I have always been an organized person. I have never been a type person that could function when things were unorganized. My backpack was organized. All of my assignments were organized. I just cannot function with chaos. If things are messed up, my brain does not like it. I don't know if there's a term for it, but I just know that I just don't work well that way. So that's why everything needs to kind of be together so that my brain can function properly. So then when I got to high school, I think it was a Mead assignment notebook. And that is what I used for high school. And then every year when I got in college, I got the same thing. I did not discover Erin Condren until 2011. So, and I will tell you, I will be honest, that first year I purchased an Erin Condren in 2011. I had no idea. I just saw all these blog posts. That is right when I started getting into the blogs and reading blogs. That's when I started my blog. If you want to check out my YouTube story, I will leave that in a card above. You guys, I share why I got into YouTube, how it kind of fell into my lap and all of that. I get honest in that video. So definitely check that out if you want to know how all of this came to be. So I will tell you, I bought that Erin Condren that first year and I did not use it. I think I filled out one page because it was so much planner. I was used to having a simple assignment notebook that was really thin, and now I'd purchased this Erin Condren that was this thick planner. I didn't know what to do with it. I was scared to touch it. So I mean, seriously, it just sat there. And then I went back to use something else, and then I went back to an Erin Condren. You guys, I flip-flopped, I want to say 3 times before I said enough is enough. So the thing is, you have to find the planner that fits you. So I've tried so many different types of planners. I have tried the Filofax. I will tell you, I think it was 2015. I just knew the Filofax was going to be my system. I purchased the Filofax. It was purple. I purchased all of these inserts. I had this amazing blog post, or several blog posts. I had one that was titled, Why I Went From a Filofax from Erin Condren. Y'all, I used it like 2 weeks. I don't even know if I made it 2 weeks. And it just was not the right system for me. So I'm giving you my story, so don't think that my planning story is going to match yours. You have to figure out what your style is. There's so many different types of planners that you can use. You can just use a notebook. You can use a journal. You can use a bullet journal. You've got the disc system. You have the Filofax system. You've got the traveler's notebooks. You've got the spiral bound. The sky is the limit, but you have to figure out what is going to fit you. So I went through all of this. I tried the Filofax. I went back to Erin Condren. You guys, I would use it. I would love Erin Condren. Then I would get tempted to try something else. Then I would go and try, let's say, a traveler's notebook. I tried that as a wallet too, and you guys, it just was not for me. Why did the Filofax not work for me? Why did the traveler's notebook style not work for me? Because I consider it to be too cumbersome, if that makes sense. I want to get the planner, open it up, and get to the page. When you have to deal with the, Filofax system or the traveler's notebook cover, and you've got to thumb through this and this, there was too many elements that went on to those type of systems. I just wanted a planner. And I will even tell you now, I've got so many planner folios in there, you guys, and I don't use any of them. And I know that I've done reviews over them, and they're great if that's something that you find beneficial. So I've purchased planner covers for my Erin Condren, I've done it all. I've done it all. And you guys, it's just too much. Like, I don't need my planner inside of a cover, inside of my bag. I just need my planner. And for the Erin Condren, for me, I have thrown it, I have tossed it in my car. It goes everywhere with me. I purchase bags based on if my planner will fit in there. It goes everywhere. I don't feel like I need a planner folio or some kind of, clutch or something to keep it in, because I either have it in my hand or it's in my bag. So you just have to figure out, and it can be an expensive journey. If I went back and I looked at all the different planners that I had tried, there's no telling how much money I've spent. But thankfully, like the traveler's notebooks and the Filofax and all that, I sold all those. I prefer to sell on Mercari and Poshmark, because eBay, there's that extra step. If you do Mercari or Poshmark, I've shared a video over this. I'll link it in a card above. I just feel like everything is done in one transaction. It's not this, and then you have to ship it, and then you get this, and you subtract this. Everything is done in one step. On Mercari and Poshmark, when you list an item, you know exactly how much money you're making for it, how much the shipping is gonna be, and all of that. So I just prefer to sell on there. But it is a journey, and you may try different planners and think it's the one until you start using it, and then it just falls apart. So last year I tried the Petite planner from Erin Condren. Thought it was going to be an amazing system. Swore by it in the beginning, and then I'm like, this just is not the one for me. So you have to try it. And I will tell you that in the beginning of the Erin Condren, when I used the vertical, I used the vertical up until a year after they introduced the horizontal. I write big. But I've got this thing where if I start with a planner, I'm going to end the year with a planner. I don't jump around planners. That's just not something that I do. So, minus last year. So when I added the petite planner, I was going to try to pull some things from my life planner and put it into the petite. And I was trying to juggle out the system and it just didn't work. So I like to start with a planner and use it throughout the year. Now you do know that I use multiple planners, but I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm gonna use this for my budget planner and then up in July, change it to something else. That's just, I've got my system going and it's going to stay that way into the new year. So if you wanna see all the planners that I'm using, I will link that in a card above. I did share a video where I went over all of my planners. So definitely check that out. So I am one of those that will use the same type of planner. So life planner, I was using the vertical. You guys, vertical is just not for me. I write big and I just felt like having the vertical columns just was not working. I didn't have enough space. It looked like a hot mess. So I tried the horizontal, but I found online some printouts that I could print. I printed the templates out and I can't even remember. I think I Googled them. So I printed them out and I just kind of filled them out for a few weeks to see if that was something that I felt like I would benefit from before making the switch. So definitely do that. If you can find free printables online that are mapped out the way that certain planners are, do that before you spend, you know, $50 and $60 on a planner. So that is what I did. So I've been with the horizontal ever since. I love it. It is basically planner piece for me. And every once in a while, like last year, when I thought the petite planner was going to be the one for me, I kind of want to throw a wrench in it and see if something else works. But you guys, I'm always back to the Erin Condren. And why? You know, I'll share that in another video. Let's make this the beginning of a series. So I'll talk about why I use an Erin Condren. I'll talk about anything. That's going to be the question for today. Any type of video that you would like me to do in this planner series, leave it in the comments below. So we're going to start this video with my planner journey, and then I'm going to talk about why I use the Erin Condren, and then we'll talk about how to choose a planner, all of that. So you guys let me know what you want me to talk about in a video around this subject. So that's going to be the common question for today. So you guys, I will tell you that my planning journey has not been an easy one. I've been all over the place. Then when I started doing YouTube in 2015, I've talked about this in a video, and y'all, I'm not going to stop talking about this because I feel like it's a big thing. When you get into the planner community, there are so many outside influences that are telling you that you need this. You need this sticker kit. You need these page flags. You need these washi tapes. You need this. You guys, I purchased so much stuff in the beginning. I was purchasing every piece of scrapbook paper. I had a whole big art bin full of stamps. I never used planner stamps, but I felt like I needed them because I wasn't going to be part of the planner community if I didn't have all of these things. If I didn't have a Rascog cart full of planner supplies that I didn't use, I wasn't really a planner. And then I backed up. Once I started doing the whole budgeting and really micro, I guess, looking really deep into the money that I was spending, I realized, you guys, it was sickening to me. So this is part of my planning journey too. I had to come to the realization that I had spent so much unnecessary money on things that I did not need and did not use. So I should have started small and then expanded out. And kind of like the thing, I use washi tape, but why did I need 3 drawers full of washi tape? I didn't need every single roll of washi tape that Simply Gilded introduced. I didn't need to go to Michael's and buy every single thing of washi tape. And it took me using the washi tape, opening the drawer, and looking at all of the money that I spent for me to really, and it took a while to absorb, you've spent money on things you don't need. You don't use all of this. When you open up your drawer, and the Simply Gilded washi tape is not cheap, and you look at all of these rolls that you have purchased that are still in the plastic, that's a problem. I had a planner purchasing problem. And it took me until 2000, so I think I went 3 years doing this. I want to say in 2018, I realized I had a problem and I started pulling back from it. So I was doing these planner videos, planner supply hauls. I felt like seriously, in order to be a YouTuber, I needed to do a haul video every single month. You guys, seriously, it was bad. I mean, if you go back and look, and I had people commenting, why did you need 10 packages of page flags? And I got offended. But they were only being correct. I didn't need 10 packages of page flags from the Target dollar spot that I didn't like and that weren't sticky and I wasn't going to use. So it's been a big journey for me. So just don't make my mistake, or if you've made my mistake, just know that you don't have to purchase all of the things to be in the planner community. So now I really think through my planner purchases. So you guys, I have my planner system set up. I have 4 planners. Yes, you may think I'm nuts. I thought people that use more than one planner a couple years ago were nuts until I figured out that everything serves a purpose. So on Friday, I did share the setup for my academic planner, which is going to be my teacher planner for 2020-2021 school year. So it's a well-oiled system that took several years to come into play. So just know, if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know how to start planning, you're not the only one. I've been on this planning journey to planner piece for some time, and I finally feel like I'm there, or I'm getting there. So now I only buy sticker kits when they fit into my planner sticker organization, my Plan With Me sticker organization. If you've not seen that video, I'll link it in the card above, or I'll put it in the description below. I have a system. If it doesn't fit in a week on my Plan With Me schedule, I cannot purchase it. So that has saved me so much money. If I have a Halloween kit, I don't get to purchase another Halloween kit. So that has helped. You guys, I don't really, that's all basically that I purchase for my planner. Stickers, pins, things like that. I don't really go out and washi tape. I told myself 2020 I was not buying any washi tape. I have a whole drawer. I'm not getting tempted by purchasing the new Planner Kate washi tape that she has or anything like that, because I don't need it. So it's a planner journey. So I will, in summary, say that I've always been an organizer. I was a child, a planner as a child, an organizer as a child, and then my system has grown with me over the years. It's not been an easy road. I've tried different planners and different planner supplies. I've purchased all the things, made all the mistakes. And I finally feel like now, 5 years of doing YouTube and having to watch myself make the mistakes, it's painful. When you have to go back and watch those old videos when you're doing videos like this and actually see yourself raving about all the planner crap that you've purchased, and I'm saying crap because I didn't need it, it really makes you think, and it really makes you evaluate yourself. So I just kind of wanted to do an introduction video over this planner piece journey and start with my planner journey. And definitely let me know in the comments below what videos you want me to do in this series. So you guys, let's get all of the information going about how to get you started with using a planner and how we can make a planner benefit you and your life. So if you have any video topics that you want me to share in this arena, I guess we'll say, share it in the comments below. So you guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you give it a big thumbs up. By giving my videos a thumbs up, it shows YouTube you're engaged and you like my content, which means they'll start suggesting it and recommending it to more people, which means our community will grow and will continue to spread positivity. Also, I hope you hit that red subscribe button to become a part of our community and our mission to get organized, on a budget and with a plan together. I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and until next time, bye you guys.